Hello there, my name is Kuma, and today I'm giving you my first impressions on Laios from the Dungeon Meshi collab. The first thing that came to my mind when I saw Laios was, wow, look at that, this guy looks like a strong and dependable warrior. And for the most part that is true in his kit. Except that for some reason, Laios is scared of the big threats. In his skill 1, Laios stops attacking for 15 seconds when a boss spawns. Of course there's more to it, we'll get there, but man, I really like how much flavor these characters from the collab are getting. And again, I haven't watched Dungeon Meshi yet, but it sounds like Hyperglyph put some thought on how to translate their personality in their kits. I'm not sure if they succeeded, but I can see there was a genuine attempt at least, and I love it. Anyway, let's have a closer look at Laios, as usual. First, he is a Dreadnought, the one block guard class that has lots of base HP and lots of attack in their skills. The unfortunate part is that although strong, Dreadnoughts usually don't have very interesting kits, they are usually very simple. Being the case, a lot of people dislike the class and tags them as boring statistics, which is really sad, because I certainly think different, and maybe Laios will help others rethink their opinions. I hope that's the case. His talent is a weird take on something we've seen before in Arknights. It's a defense ignore, but only after defeating an enemy with the same name. Laios needs to kill an enemy, that enemy's name is stored in his memory, and if he attacks enemies with the same name, he ignores defense. I really wish I could understand where this idea comes from, because surely this is in reference to something in the anime, because otherwise it's just a weird way to put a defense ignore on an operator. But honestly, I'm not opposed to this idea. Laios will be really good at holding lanes where only a single type of elite spawns. It's not uncommon to see stages with those. For example, if you have only defenders coming in a separate lane, you can deploy Laios in there, you'll help him kill the first one, and the others after that will be easily killed by him alone. I can see him working kinda like Franca with this talent, except he won't have any variance like Franca has, where she just has a chance to ignore the whole defense. And also, you can't use his defense ignore on bosses, because if Laios kills the boss to activate the talent, then there's no boss to ignore its defense anymore, right? Unless we see some other boss like the boxing guy from Triple S again, you remember that one? That guy came back like 4 times or something, he just revives a bunch. And that is, if him getting reset, as he did in that map, actually counts as a kill. I am not sure of that. And well, if you think about it, this is something that we'll have to test later, because maybe killing the first phase of a boss counts for the talent during the second phase. Of course, I'm not sure about that, but I have my expectations really high for Laios' talent. Okay, now for Laios S1. I think this is a passive, I might be wrong on that. He stops attacking when a boss spawns, as I said, but he also gains a vigor effect, the same kind of buff that Palas has for Minoan operators or that Fiametta has on her talent. As long as Laios stays above an HP threshold, that we don't know how much that is yet, he will have an attack increase. That sounds really nice and simple. This can help with the solo elite lane plan, as he will already have about 1000 base attack if you go by the other operators in the class, and his attack being high like that, him getting an attack increase with his vigor effect will be a nice attack increase, will be a very high attack increase, and that will be really cool. And even if you want to bring Laios to a boss stage, I don't think having 15 seconds of Laios stopping to be scared would be a big deal at all. But if you think it is a big deal, you can simply leave him out whenever you're fighting a boss. I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day. This skill is simple, it's flavorful, and I really like this kind of skill, I love it. But his S2, on the other hand, is a bit more shiny, I think you're gonna like it. Laios stops attacking and inflicts Tremble on the enemies he is blocking. Tremble is the same debuff that Degenbrasher has, where the enemy can't attack. And after the skill ends, Laios deals damage to the blocked enemies. This skill instantly made me think about Heidi and her skill that increases block, because I think this will increase the number of targets that Laios can stop and damage. Of course, we don't know about his skill cycle yet, but this has a lot of potential. And even if you don't want to meme with Laios and just increase his block count, he surely has some potential as a wall in front of the bosses he's supposedly so scared of. If you put Laios on the boss, he takes a few hits, after all he is a Dreadnought, he has lots of HP, then you activate his skill 2, both Laios and the boss will stop attacking, and then you have some time to heal, to wait for your cooldowns to come back, all that good stuff, and then you just repeat. It honestly sounds great, and fun, which is way more important to me. For real though, this collab is scratching my itch for interesting operators. I might end up raising all of them, I really gotta watch the anime. But that will be it for Laios. Tell me what you think about him in the comments, leave a like if you enjoyed our talk, and I hope everyone has a very nice day. Peace out!